Hi, I'm Christine.
And I'm Tiffany.
Today we'll be discussing the concept of already published transmedia works in relation to the popular media franchise Pokemon.
Throughout our presentation, we will be exploring the ways in which Pokemon works as a transmedia work, in particular to key concepts such as transmedia, storytelling, and branding.
First, we would like to begin by defining transmedia.
According to Henry Jenkins, he says, "We should be clear that narrative represents simply one kind of transmedia logic that is shaping the contemporary entertainment realm. We might identify a range of others, including branding, spectacle performance, games, perhaps others, which can operate either independently or may be combined within any given entertainment experience."
Goran Bolin describes the significance of that transmedia holds within the realm of advertising, where it can be used to influence audience expectation. As a result, Berlin suggests that transmedia storytelling can be driven by market and artistic motivation.
We've decided to focus on Pokemon today because it demonstrates a great example as to how transmedia functions. Pokemon has existed since 1995 as a gaming product, and since then Pokemon has branched out and can be seen throughout various platforms of media.
In case you're unaware of the majesty that is Pokemon, it occurs in a world where tiny animal-type creatures with powers coexist with humans, and basically the humans in this world have decided that it's okay to catch these animal-type creatures, train them, and make them fight each other.
Transmedia storytelling seeks to provide backstory and insights into central characters in that saga. The following are examples of how Pokemon incorporated other platforms into their storytelling.
Firstly, we have games. Pokemon was originally a role-playing video game on Nintendo's Game Boy in 1995, created by Satoshi Tajiri. In the game, you are sent on a journey to become a Pokemon champion by beating gym leaders and defeating the criminal organization trying to harm Pokemon.
And there's also the TV show. In 1997, the game expanded into an anime TV series. In the TV series, we follow the character Ash Ketchum and his friends as he tries to become a Pokemon master.
A year later, the first Pokemon movie was released. The films tend to include more magical mission-type plots where the audience finds out about rarer and more mystical Pokemon.
There's also the Pokédex and books. The Pokédex is a device used in all of the aforementioned platforms where you or the characters are able to find out information about certain Pokemon. These, along with Pokemon books that you can purchase, add to the experience by giving audiences a better understanding of each Pokemon, how they develop, how they relate to other Pokemon. Users can also play the Pokemon card game where you battle other players.
Each of the platforms that Pokemon uses occurs as a separate entity from the rest. For example, the order in which the games are released do not imply any chronology. Some of them are released years apart but include the same generation of Pokemon. Furthermore, the Pokemon TV and film series are independent of each other. While they include the same characters, they are considered to be part of different worlds. That is, occurrences in the movie do not affect anything happening in the anime and vice versa.
Branding, on the other hand, is seen to play a more influential part in the financial side of transmedia to enhance the franchise's image. Pokemon merchandise such as cereal boxes, their soft toys, keyrings, and even cutlery are examples of transmedia branding. Henry Jenkins says that these represent resources where players can expand their understanding of the fictional world through their play. While there are definitely great benefits of transmedia, there are still some things to consider when it comes to the franchising of Pokemon. These concepts are some that we have been prompted to think about from our PP1 lectures. They mostly deal with the idea of consumer behavior influencing the engagement of the text.
As mentioned before, transmedia can operate either independently or may be combined with any given entertainment experience. So bringing it back to Pokemon, can all the different media forms of Pokemon operate independently? We say yes. However, each form a user chooses to engage with has its own purpose. If the user used all of the majority of the platforms together, it would provide further meaning and context to the world of the characters. For example, you can definitely play the Pokemon cards without watching the TV show, but it may not provide as much satisfaction compared to another user who watches the TV show and understands the roles of the Pokemon characters. In terms of game tactics, the user can learn and pick up on strategies gradually after playing for some time, but for someone who has engaged with other forms of media such as the Game Boy Pokemon product or the movie, they would probably have already gained knowledge of what Pokemon are stronger than others, making it easier to play the card game.
Likewise, not everyone will watch every episode of the TV show. Therefore, they may start by watching the film first, and possibly, if engaged, then start watching the TV series, which could be a marketing strategy. However, the TV show is where consumers are more likely to understand and learn more about the character story world.
Generally in transmedia though, there will be some platforms that get overlooked more than others. For some consumers, watching Pokemon films may be more about killing time and getting entertainment. They do not necessarily need to find out more about the characters, which means they may not want to go deeper into finding more about their background, and therefore engage in other media platforms such as the TV series. However, transmedia is great in the way that it opens many media platforms that can appeal to different audiences who may not necessarily be interested in watching the show, but would like to play the game. At least it gives the opportunity to expand if they like to, and not restrict consumers to one form of media.
You get what you put effort in for. In the end, it is very much up to the consumers. However, creators of transmedia have the role to try and assist consumers to want to engage into these different platforms easily. The smoother the transition or the more devoted and emotionally connected consumers are to the text, the more likely they will want to engage to find out more about these characters out of loyalty.